Hello and good evening. My name is John. We're here playing. There's a long title. The Indifference, right? The Indifferent Wonder of an Edible Place. Part of my Steam cleaning series where I go through every game in my Steam library. Eventually, then arbitrarily rate and or review them after we have a playtime. Now, I don't quite know much about this game, so I pick these games out at random. This one is free, so it doesn't mean it's good or bad. Just it's free, so I don't expect it to be full of bombast and all that, but we'll see what happens. I did play a previous game from this developer, I think, which was the pause in the pause between the ringing. So we're gonna find out what this is together. Go. Government of India, Prime Minister, Building Eater Employment Program. Attention is invited to the announcement of Prada Mariti, Building Eater Employee Guarantee Scheme, PMBEEP, or PEMBEEP, which provides a number of legal entitlements to workers engaged in the act of consuming built heritage sites under government directive. The program, implemented after the guidance of the Ministry of Entangled Histories and the Ministry of Labor and Employment, will provide great relief to the jobless youth of our country and will aid in the necessary removal of entangled and dubious history that long prevented the nation from achieving its glorious destiny. The scheme applies to every adult member who can produce a municipal issued job card and a rational allotment certificate any Maladar office in Matsamapur, Zilia, no later than 1 month of December of this year. Fixed photo here. Application for the post of Building Eater. I will eat that building. Registration card. Watch to look. Shift. Left mouse. Interact. Eat or next. Right mouse. Do not eat. Right mouse. Hold to find edible blocks. Only eat blocks in stipulated order to avoid severe poisoning. Okay. Oh no. Oh no, it broke. Oh, look out. Crumbling is not an instant act. A fundamental pause. The lapidation's process are organized delay. Emily Dickens. The Indifferent Wonder of an Edible Place. Game by Studio Oligamingus. Dear brother, it is a summer dawn, a cold awakening of day into night, of color into grief, and memory into sorrow. And I write to you, my brother, to beg for your forgiveness, for I become a building eater today. First things first, do we have... I wanted to see if it had voiceover, but I guess not. Oh, it uncrumbled. Okay. What's on the screen? Hold right. Yes, I eat buildings. I wait beside the monitor. Let him tell me what block to eat, what section neatly carved awaits my maw, and I consume the building piece by piece, till ever so slowly the immutable form starts to lose its shape and decay, as if it was never there, leaving only the omnipresent hunger. One of these... Oh, they all have numbers. So I want to eat block 687. Oh. 687. Nom. Okay. Oh. Those are some sound effects. The town is no more. They ate the walls of the courthouse. They ate the fort atop the hill. They ate our mosque and our roadside shrine. They ate the hospital and the old bazaar. Copper domes of the lantern factory. They ate the monastery and the jail. They ate all the secret chambers and all the nooks. They ate every corner, and we fled. I stood by as they ate the walls of my dispensary, soaking bricks into my medicine jars. pouring limestone curry into eager gullets as the roof started to crumble. Took my urgents and pills and decoctions, the chemicals of my livelihood, grain of my trade, before they could eat it all, and I threw them into the river. But I kept the old brass locks tied to the blue wooden door that now stands secure and solitary, devoid of the room it once enclosed. All right. 308. All right, so this eating animation takes quite a while. It's a lot of fiber, I gotta say. Abu, father, and Amine, mother, you ask? What about our house, you ask? The trunk full of garments, the silken threads, Baba's documents, and the family deeds. What about Neem? What about the neem tree in the courtyard? Surely that is still there. What about the old Fiat in the shed? Filled in the well. Filled in well, the water tank on the old rickety scaffold. What about the street, the coppersmith and the salt cellar? Caparius barber. What happened to the golden lighthouse? Place of parrots, the alabaster courtroom. Surely there remains some imprint of a town more substantial than mere memory. Some of it has survived. A basement without a house, a piece of lacerite crenellation from the fort, a shrub of peeps, revealed from within a wall. I think it's those 2 pipes. Like bones reveal at the pyre when the flesh sloths away. And some pieces of town travel, Abu and Amini, on the train that I put them onto, along with the countless others who have fled, each carrying in their trunk possessions, a scent of home. The town itself lies bereft of the town, a mirage upon an ardor of time. I'm not a big fan of how flashy the screen is, but 312. But we'll get covered. Oh, right there. Boom. Eat it. A dust of chili powder, a pinch of pepper and salt, a gulp of sodden debris, a hash of brick and sand, this staggerate stone, the tiles roasted in the sun, the bead curtains like peanuts popped and door frames shaved, the slivers of garnish. Yes, I become a soldier of the locust army, a vulture of rubble, concrete maggot. Do not judge me, brother. It is the only honest work to be had, the only food that will still a gnawing hunger, yearning for a place that is no longer mine. They say there is pride in being an eater of buildings. It is a project to rid the land of many burdens upon it. Cast a fine nation on a new earth, one where fissured lands and cracked facades and broken people, like Abu and Amini and me, are glued together. It is the common enterprise of erasure. I know only this. I am hungry, and these buildings fill my shrinking belly only for a little while. Okay. 236. Oop. All right. I'm stationed at the far edge of town. Remember the hill? I'm eating a tower on the other side. There's no noise in this process, just the sound of my jaws crushing the debris of mortar and lime and stone and wood, made pliant by boring of time. Devastation, you see, occurs in its own peculiar silence. 635. 653. All right. I wonder what it is that I'm eating. What building is this? A tower, a turret, a hall? I cannot tell. I do not remember this part of the town. It looks different now that it is empty. I had to think of it as a place from one of Abu's stories, a story place. A place fantastic. A non-place, become material, to feed my belly as it once fed my dreams. Perhaps this is the hunting lodge where the Pasha of Jubali from Abu's tale, given a poisoned cup of tea, died writhing on the floor. Oh. Oh, okay. Hello. Enough of that building eating, I say. Alright. Oh. Oh, I broke it. Or perhaps it is the silo from the story of the mad clockmaker that Abu narrated every winter when our beds were pushed together in a single room to share the heat. And when sleep endured our gathered clan, Abu would jump and mime the story. Alarm clocks that like overripe grapes burst languor. Oh, okay. Paper boats. A lot of clocks. This is accurate time. What time is it right now? 8:38. They're not accurate time. Keep breaking stuff. Or maybe it is the old bastion, the macabre vestibule, where the sandal merchants gathered to plot the end of the rule of Bir Maharaja. It unfolds a blood-laden tale, ghastly story, and the more joyous told by Abu. All the more joyous. On days when our meals were frugal and our bellies had to be distracted from their complaint. A lot of sandals. Got ourselves some newspapers down here. This says, health building blown up. Time bomb planted. Ooh. Written face. Oh, something broke. I've dreamed of these fantastical places, of rooms from stories long remembered. I eat this tower because I know not, brother, what I eat. Each block I consume is a prelude to the next. Each piece of stone, each fragment of wood or marble, each pane of glass is but a morsel in time, and I have become the void that is the future. I'm only glad that I'm not eating somebody's home, a karma, a bed, a cupboard, a wall imprinted by warm hands, a floor indented by age. I'm glad that my building is faceless. That is just a tower, a turret of little importance. I'm glad I do not eat the mihrab of a mosque, or the linnet of a door lovingly decorated with leaves. I do not wish to eat those. I do not wish to eat a home or a shrine, my dear brother. And I pray to Allah that it never ask me to eat a graveyard. Alright. I don't know if I can eat this whole building. Alright. 067. We're here. Eat. Manja. Because with each grain of sand I swallow, I still wonder, who ate your gravestone? Who ate the small pillar of veined rock in which I carved your name? How could they have eaten it? What is kafir, or a devote? Was it someone so hungry they never saw that it was a gravestone? Your gravestone? Or did they perhaps relish it? Delight in eating your grave, your final bed? Perhaps that is why I'm eating buildings, my brother. Perhaps one day I will be asked to eat a gravestone, and then I will know if I'm hungry enough to eat it. And then my condemnation will be complete, and I shall lose all hope of ever reaching you. Then perhaps, secure in the knowledge of the gulf that separates us, I shall find peace again. Oh, okay. This game was created with the support of the Phoenix Lanchester. Site-specific variant of this game is displayed at the Phoenix Lanchester at the Video Game Art Gallery in Chicago. Huh. Okay. That has been the Indifferent Wonder of an Edible Place. Kind of like a living poem, I guess? Interesting. Cheers.